What's up, everyone? I'm here. We got a great guest today. We got Jaden Coppins, straight out of Colchester, Vermont. This season, or last season's defending New England champion. Jaden, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing well. Like I said, last season's defending champion. That was 126, right?
120.
120. Okay, my apologies.
All good.
Yeah, should be a great show today. If you guys don't know about Jaden, she's a phenomenal athlete out of Colchester, playing football, wrestling, doing it all. So, Jaden, what was your first sport that you tried? Was it wrestling? Was it football? Or was it something else?
The first sport I tried was football. I started in 3rd grade, and I started wrestling in 5th.
And were you one of those kids that heard wrestling could help with your football skills, so you're like, yeah, I'll do that, I'll try it?
I mean, a little. My quarterback on my football team was a wrestler, and my brother started wrestling, and his dad was the coach, so told me, he was like, yeah, it'll help you with football. You should try it out. Tried it out and fell in love with it.
And so you liked it right away?
Yeah.
Awesome. And it's very interesting for a girl to do both wrestling and football, so I imagine you're very competitive,
Oh, yeah.
So you've always had that competitive drive?
Mm-hmm. Always wanted to win.
Yeah, that's good. You need that.
Yeah.
So, and where did you what youth club was that you started wrestling at?
Colchester Cobras.
Nice. And were you one of the only girls in the program there?
Yeah, I was one of the only girls for a while. Another girl joined, stayed for a couple years, and then right now I'm the only girl on the team.
Did that intimidate you at all joining for the first time?
I mean, I had some other friends and my brother, so that was helped me out, but the thought of beating up on the boys was a lot better than thinking about beating up on girls.
Yeah, that's true. And so I imagine, your brother, like you said, you had friends. I imagine the team was very accepting and,
yeah, definitely.
It was a great mold together with everyone.
Yeah, it was.
That's awesome.
They all treated me like their sister.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do you remember your first youth wrestling match at all?
A little bit.
How'd that go, if you could recall any details?
I remember wrestling one of the best kids in the state, my first match. Put me up in a cradle, pinned me in 30 seconds.
It's okay. My first match didn't go much better either, but...
Yeah. But I ended up placing 3rd that tournament, so...
Awesome.
Yeah.
And so when you did youth, was it just a co-ed state tournament and such?
Yeah. When I was younger, in Vermont there's not too many girl wrestlers. When I was younger, there was barely any.
Gotcha. And that kind of leads me to another question. Do you find it hard finding training partners? Not just girls, but Vermont's a state of less than 1 million people. So. Yeah,
definitely. It is pretty hard, especially if I want to wrestle my teammates. They're way bigger, way stronger. So I gotta wrestle smaller kids.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And so stepping into high school for the first time, what were your expectations?
I mean, I went in kind of assuming they were all gonna be bigger than me, cause puberty making everyone bigger. Yeah. So I kind of went in thinking I'm gonna be the smallest one. I better start working harder, and then started working harder, and I don't know.
It's off, They say, hard work beats talent. Talent doesn't work hard. Well, it seems you work hard and you got talent, so
yeah,
it's out well for you.
Exactly.
So, also, last season, like I said, you won the New England championship. How did that feel?
It felt great. Felt I didn't go in expecting it, but I went in hoping for it. It was a goal. It was a goal all season. And because the first girls New England's got COVID happened, so I couldn't wrestle in that. And then it's been a goal ever since to work towards that and win it. And then I did, and it felt amazing winning it.
Yeah, it's definitely an outstanding goal, especially as a junior. You have the chance to repeat. Should be great going into this season.
Yeah.
And kind of going back a little bit about, you mentioned COVID. Did Vermont even have any season or anything during that?
We didn't have anything.
They just scrapped it?
Yeah, my team had gone in. We went and worked out a little bit. We did practices. We went out of state for a few tournaments, but it was really just not a season.
Yeah, well, at least you got you got something in, I suppose,
Yeah.
So, what are some of your favorite memories that you have, with sport of wrestling or just football with Colchester?
I mean, probably my favorite with wrestling is just bonding with my team. It's always been because we're just one big family. And then going out of state, wrestling, and the dual tournaments are probably my favorite, winning as a team.
Gotcha. And
yeah.
Doesn't Vermont, or am I misremembering, don't they have a dual team state tournament? Or?
Yeah, we do.
And how'd Colchester do in that?
We won our NCAAs. We won against Spalding for that, and then we placed 4th in the states. I forget what we placed, 4th or 5th.
Mount Anthony or someone probably won that.
Oh wait, we went to the finals against Mount Anthony. Lost to that.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Well, Mount Anthony's Mount Anthony,
Exactly.
Vermont wrestling, used to run through them. At least, nowadays, I mean, maybe you could answer this better, but it certainly seems like Vermont wrestling is growing, especially with the depth and parity around the state. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, back when I wrestled, it was just Mount Anthony, maybe a Spalding kid. Now we got Colchester coming up, you and Cahota LaFond, some real killers on that team.
Yeah. Our goal this year is to beat Mount Anthony. I don't know.
Hey,
that's our goal.
If you guys could do that, that'd be great,
We're hoping for it.
So, what are some of your personal goals going into your senior year?
I haven't placed in a Vermont States tournament, so I want to do that. I want to get that done. It'd be nice to win it, but I want to place. Since I lost my freshman year, it's going to be hard, but I wanted to get 100 in-state wins. So
now,
going to be a little harder to work for.
What are you at now?
In the 60s, 70s.
Gotcha. So it's doable, but if you had that freshman year, definitely would have cracked it.
Yeah.
And so we have this thing coming up a little before the season called the New England Showcase. We got you registered in at 126.
Yeah.
You excited for that? Going to compete in front of some good colleges, some
I am excited. Yeah, I can't wait for it.
Are you gonna have a specific mindset going in, knowing you're about to be facing some of the best in New England?
Try my best. Try to beat my goals. Win. That's what I'm going for.
Yeah,
No, either way, win or lose, I just want to try. Want to learn. It's a great opportunity to be going to this.
Yeah. Another question I have, is when you're talking to people and they ask if you do any sports, and you tell them football and wrestling, do people ever be like, what? Look at you funny? And
oh yeah, definitely.
I imagine you like those reactions though.
Oh yeah, everyone's just like, wait, you do this? You wrestle? You play football? That's so cool. I've never seen a girl do that. So, it's cool hearing people, surprising people about it.
Mm-hmm. And what words of wisdom do you have to girls that are thinking of trying these sports like wrestling and football?
If it's a sport you want to do it. Don't let anything hold you back. Don't let it the sport scare you. Don't let like the size that you are scare you into not doing it. Because like if your goals are big enough, if your dreams are big enough, pursuing them. Like you don't have anything to lose. If it's something you like, do it.
Very true. And you are a poster child for that, achieving your goals, everything you wanted so far, it seems.
Yeah.
And how do you keep your head focused on those goals? You're in high school, you got parties, friends, a lot of things going on, so how do you keep away from distractions?
I mean, sometimes it's harder than other times, but like I always just think about the end goal. Like what I want my future to look like how is this going to affect my future? Yeah. Always thinking about the ahead of time.
Yeah, smart. So, is there anything else you'd like to add or touch on, Jaden?
I don't think so.
Got it. Well, that does it for me. If you don't have anything else.
All right.
It was awesome talking to you, Jaden.
Yeah, nice talking to you too.